Hello everyone and welcome back to Cooking with Suzanne. I hope you had a good weekend. It's a beautiful Monday morning here up here in the Finger Lakes. I hope everybody's doing well. I decided to make a wonderful pound cake, a citrus yogurt pound cake for today. We'll talk about the ingredients first. I have here 8 ounces of unsalted butter at room temperature, which I will put in through my mixer. And along with that, I'm going to add 2 cups of sugar. We will add 3 whole eggs, large eggs, and then I have 8 ounces of vanilla yogurt. To that, I have the zest of 1 orange and the zest of 2 lemons. And I have it here ready to go, along with 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of lemon extract. This comes from Nielsen Massey, and it's a wonderful product, and it's also going to enhance that nice lemony citrus flavor that we're looking for. And our dry ingredients is 2 1/4 cups of flour, which I will sift in a few minutes, along with a half a teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of baking soda. So this I buttered and floured, as you can see. So it's all set and ready for me. So let's just get this going. So this is 2 cups of sugar to 1 cup or 8 ounces of butter. Okay, let's take a look at this, and I will just show you what you're looking for. See, it's very well incorporated. You can see that the butter and sugar is really thoroughly incorporated there. So now we can move on to our next step. I did have that on medium to medium high. So now I'll add my 3 eggs. And the yogurt, which is 8 ounces of yogurt. And I'll also add our zest and our flavorings. So we have here a half teaspoon right here of the lemon extract. Smells wonderful. And a full teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we can put in our orange and lemon zest. Okay, turn this on and get this mixed. Just until it's all mixed. It only takes about a minute. And let's just take our dry ingredients and just pass it through a strainer. Put in our flour and our half teaspoon of baking soda and a half teaspoon of kosher salt. So that's nicely incorporated. So now we can go ahead and add our flour. So now I will put this on medium and I'll let this go for 3 minutes exactly. So that was 3 minutes. And now we have a beautiful batter, as you can see. It looks gorgeous. And this bakes at 350 degrees. And depending on your oven and depending on the size pan that you use, it could take anywhere from 50 minutes up to 70. So you want to start checking it in 50 minutes. So I'll just go around making sure that everything is mixed very nicely. And it So the smell of the zest is really nice in here. Okay, I think I've got it all in. Then just take a tablespoon, this is just a regular tablespoon, just go in and even it out. There we have our cake, and it's ready to go in the oven. So we'll be back here in about 50 minutes. So while our pound cake is baking, we're going to make our rhubarb and strawberry compote. And here are all of our ingredients. I just wanted to show you our beautiful rhubarb that is coming out of our rhubarb patch, which is absolutely gorgeous. So we have beautiful fresh rhubarb, and the market, pretty much all the markets right now all have rhubarb, fresh rhubarb. So it's a short season and this is the time to get it. And I have here 3/4 of a pound of rhubarb that I cut up in about 1/2-inch pieces. I have almost 4 cups here, about 3.5 cups is what it ends up amounting to. So I'm going to put that in my pot, along with, I have a 1/2 cup of sugar here. I have 1/4 of a cup of water. And we will just get this on the stove and we'll let this cook for about 8 minutes until the rhubarb is nice and soft. So let's get that. I'll start it on high and then I'll lower it. I will also, we have some zest here. Actually, I can throw the zest in now too. This is just the zest of 1 lemon, which I will add to the rhubarb and the sugar. And then when it comes off the stove, we will add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract when it has completely cooled. So there's about 5 ounces of strawberry here. It's a good cup that we have here. And here's some extra strawberries. You want to wait until the water has come to a boil, the rhubarb is starting to heat up, and then you can lower the heat. All right, this is coming to a boil, so I'm going to lower this, and we'll let that cook until it's nice and soft. Let's talk about our ingredients. I have here 4 ounces of butter, which I'm going to put in my pan and melt it down. And once it's melted, we will add 3/4 of a cup of sugar. And I have 3/4 of a cup of strained lemon juice. You can make a Meyer lemon curd by using Meyer lemons. These are just regular lemons. Sometimes I'll even do 1/2 orange and 1/2 lemon, and that softens the curd up a little bit. So let's just melt our butter. All 4 eggs, 4 large eggs I have here. So the butter is melting, so I'm going to go ahead and add my sugar. I always like to put a little pinch of salt, just a pinch. And let's just grab a spatula here. Mix the sugar and butter together. And then we will add our lemon juice and whisk in our eggs. Sugar and butter is melted and mixed nicely. I'm going to add my lemon juice, 3/4 of a cup. Take it off the heat for a minute here and whisk in our eggs. I don't want this to get too hot before I go ahead and whisk in our eggs. So first thing you want to do is first whisk them, get them mixed. So I have a nice large whisk. Checking on the rhubarb compote, it looks great. Okay, so now just taking my whisk and whisking in our eggs And you want to whisk briskly and quickly so that your eggs don't curdle. Okay, turn this back on. And now we can put it back on the heat. And you just want to watch this very carefully. And I also have a bowl with a strainer ready to pass. We're going to pass the lemon curd through a strainer. Okay, it's starting to boil. It's bubbling. It actually has like some bubbles going on. That looks great. So now we can just pass it through. Okay. Okay, this looks really, really nice, and I'm dying to taste it. And what you want to do, let it come to room temperature, and you want to put the saran directly on the curd. Don't just cover your bowl. Put it on the curd so it does not form a skin. Okay, I just want to give this a little taste. Oh, it's really, really good. I love that. Okay, but then again, I love lemon, so if you love lemon, you'll love this dessert. So while it's warm, you can still do it while it's warm. Take your saran and put it right up against your curd. Otherwise, it will form a skin on the top. I like to leave this out for a little while just so it's not piping hot when it goes into the refrigerator, but you can let this sit for a little bit and then refrigerate it until it's completely cooled. So there is our beautiful, beautiful curd. Okay, let's take a look at the rhubarb. I think our rhubarb may be ready, and it smells really good. Set this down. Okay, let's just see how the texture is. I'm just really looking for the texture, which I can see. It looks like it's perfect. So I will put this in a bowl, and you can see that the rhubarb is fully cooked. So that is our beautiful rhubarb. We're going to let this cool completely, and then we will fold in our strawberries. But before that, let's be sure to add our teaspoon of vanilla. So we'll just mix that in. There we go. Well, it's time to plate our dessert. I have all of my ingredients here. The first thing we want to do is take our chilled rhubarb and fold in our diced fresh strawberries. I did whip some heavy cream in my mixing bowl, so I have some heavy cream also. I did want to show you how to enlighten the curd with some heavy cream. So if you wanted to make some cream puffs, you could fill it with that, which would be really nice. Just take a little bit of the whipped cream and a spoonful of this beautiful curd, and just fold it together and see. Oh no, that's really nice. Okay, so you get the taste. The curd is lovely, but now it's much lighter. So I sliced a few pieces of our pound cake. The pound cake did take an hour to bake at 350 degrees. So I'm going to put a slice onto our plate. And we will first put a nice spoonful of the curd. And then a nice big mound compote right over the curd. And finish with a nice mound. You can either use the enlightened whipped cream or just use some of the regular whipped cream. You could garnish your plate with a fresh strawberry. And I have a little piece of mint from our garden and our beautiful pansies, which I love to use. We'll just put our flour and our mint, and there you have a beautiful plated dessert. And there you have it. Beautiful pound cake, strawberries, rhubarb, and lemon curd. Okay, thanks very much. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get to make this, and we will see you next time. And if you do get a chance, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, Suzanne Cooking with Suzanne Fine Regional Cuisine. And we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to see your pictures. If you're making any of the food, we'd love to see it. Okay, thanks very much, and we'll see you again soon. Bye now.